LeBron James MLK shoes modeled after Lorraine Motel look cool but missed the mark. The first time I saw the image on social media, I continued scrolling. The internet is full of fake images, and this had to be someone trolling. A Lorraine Motel shoe? No way. Wrong, the shoe is very real. Nike plans to release the Honor the King edition of the LeBron XXIII basketball shoe on February 24. The shoe has a teal colorway in a nod to the color of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, the motel where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed in 1968. Excuse me. A shoe commemorating where King was assassinated. Instead of something celebrating King's life, let's have a reminder of where his life ended. Besides the teal, the shoe has equality on the heel and commemorates James scoring 51 points at Memphis on MLK Day in 2008. Cool, but you lost me at Lorraine Motel. As far as tributes to King, this is as big of a miss that I've seen. Some things are meant to be memorialized, not monetized. The museum didn't know the shoe was going to be sold, so this isn't a partnership. That makes this idea feel worse. If the goal was to bring attention to the museum, great. This idea just misses the mark. Nike has sold merchandise promoting equality for years, but this was an idea that wasn't needed. I visited the Lorraine Motel, which has been the site of the National Civil Rights Museum since it reopened in 1991. Never in visiting the museum and looking back at the civil rights movement have I thought, I really would love some Lorraine Motel shoes. There are plenty of things about Memphis that could be a part of a shoe. Beale Street, music and barbecue all come to mind that would make for some cool details on a shoe. The Lorraine Motel would not have made the list. I'm a big-time sneaker enthusiast. I love shoes with cool backstories in the colorways and intricate details. I'm also as cynical as they come, but even I know some things should be sacred. I'd hate to explain to someone why I'm wearing the shoes meant to be a tribute to where King lost his life. If I wanted a shoe about New York City, I wouldn't want one inspired by the Audubon Ballroom, where Malcolm X was killed. I don't want a shoe inspired by where anyone I admired died. I own a few pairs of the LeBron model shoes, but I cringe at the idea behind this sneaker. The shoe in itself is fine if you like this edition of LeBron's. I like the colorway and might have worn these if they weren't meant to be linked to the Lorraine Motel. Honoring King is never a bad idea. On Monday, there were tributes across the country to honor the Martin Luther King Day holiday, during games on the NBA schedule and in the days leading up to the holiday. The NBA has annually honored King since 1986, when the day became a federal holiday. Visiting the museum is something many NBA teams do when in town to play the Grizzlies. Shoes have long been a way to celebrate history. Shoe companies have made Black History Month shoes for years. There are baseball cleats that honor Jackie Robinson. Shoes are a great way to pay tribute in this world of league fits and teams highlighting players' apparel regularly. There are plenty of options if Nike wanted a shoe to recognize King's life. A LeBron shoe in the color of King's alma mater, Morehouse College, the HBCU in Atlanta, would have been a great way to salute King's life, especially given Nike already has a relationship with the school. If the goal was to connect King and Memphis, how about a shoe recognizing why King was in Memphis in 1968? He was there to help fight for the rights of sanitation workers. A shoe supporting workers' rights would have definitely been something to talk about. James has already worn the shoes in a game this season, doing so against Memphis on January 2 in Los Angeles. There will be plenty of fans who might buy the sneaker, simply because they like teal. Some love James' brand and will purchase without question. But if we're going to remember King, let's remember how he lived and what he fought for, not where his life ended, and remember that everything shouldn't be for sale.